internet.
All right. Hey, everybody, we're live. Welcome to episode 6 of the Venture Maidens podcast. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump right in here. So let's start off with a recap. What happened last week on Venture Maidens?
Bad things.
Uncomfortable things.
I don't want to remember.
Well, Kara I wrote this down specifically that you bludgeoned a mimic to death. You pulverized it.
So we started off. Where did we start off?
The finishing up the battle with the mimic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were in the fun house.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
In the halls, and we started exploring the different doors, testing them out with our weapons.
We figured out through trial and error which doors were mimics. And so we avoided many mimic battles by Sawye was shot darts. I shot, I think, a crossbow bolt. And you threw an axe at one of them, causing it to chase us.
Throwing became a theme.
Yes. And then we finally found... Oh, we did go into one room that almost charmed me and definitely charmed Kara into thinking she was a cardinal.
Oh, goodness.
Do you remember what the room looked like?
Yep.
Cement.
To me, it looked like the inside of a beautiful circus tent, and on a table there was a very alluring crystal ball that I just had to touch, and then I touched it. And then I looked down upon myself, and I was red and feathery and a tiny little bird.
Yes. It was just an empty room to me.
Mm-hmm.
Did I still see a table?
You made your save, so the enchantment never appeared for you.
Okay.
I just didn't bother.
You're like, eh.
I know.
Yeah, then we get into another mimic fight. And I think that's when we realized that the mimics were the doors themselves. Because we're like, fuck. So we turned around and hightailed it and found the end of the maze, but we needed to find a key.
Yeah, so we backtracked and found a room full of snakes.
Mm-hmm. Yep, the snake room. And then Sawye, you fucking stuck your hand like Indiana Jones style into the...
Very gently frisked my hand to get the key. We went back to the door, opened that motherfucking door, and Miss Fortuna was on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, another thing to note is we decided to hurry ourselves along because Kara did start to look like she was turning red in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, but it went away as soon as we got out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Madame Fortuna, has her staff pointed at us. I thought I remembered hearing that we started to feel something, but I that could be in my mind.
No, she had just told you, oh, well, we're going to do this the hard way, and then had pointed her staff at all of you. Do you remember who else was there?
The four...
It was the whole gang of misfits, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The carnies.
Yeah.
The, what is that called? A quartet? The free
Quartet
quartet?
of Doom. So there are 4 of them. Do you guys remember details about each one of them?
Yes. The blonde young lady that we determined is not an elf, but still don't quite know what she is. The bard.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Corin because of his
charm bracelet.
He's a human with bandoliers.
Mm-hmm.
I just wrote bandoliers. Who
Oh,
else?
shitload of weapons, basically.
Yeah.
A hunchback gnome.
Yeah, the hunchback gnome, and then Severus Snape.
Is bandolier guy cute?
Yeah, he looked like, like a soldier type in his 30s. He's got lots of impressive scars and looks really ripped.
Yeah.
Kara had the hots for him.
A darker mullet.
My goal is just to make a hot NPC every
Every time.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking of what was his name? Mark?
Martin?
Martin.
Yeah.
Mark.
No.
Mark the hunter. Mark the marksman.
All right. So
Exactly.
Great. All right.
He
So
always makes his
Mark. Oh my god. Sorry, that's where I was going. Anyway.
Okay. All right. And so you guys emerge from the funhouse, battle worn, in dire straits. And as you open up, I believe it was Kara who decided to open up the door and kind of take a step out. You had seen this arrangement of all of these folks in front of you, and Madame Fortuna had held out her staff and told you, well, I suppose we're going to do this the hard way. And we're going to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
This bitch.
Jump right in.
Oh,
we're
fuck.
going basically no slots to cast spells left, so it's gonna get real.
Those are the best battles.
We're going real messy.
Celeste, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Math.
I got a
21.
13.
Okay.
21.
Damn, nice.
Yeah.
Saw ya. Okay, and then I have to roll a lot of initiatives. Give me a moment.
All right.
Damn, I can't cast Witch Bolt at anybody.
How's everyone doing today? All you folks out there.
I don't have YouTube up, so I can't read comments.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared to bring it up and mess everything up.
Yeah, we'll read the comments. Well, Brian pointed out a good thing. If we don't respond to comments in the thing, it looks... So one girl wrote, boo, at the last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of the door. It was in response to not having a key and we couldn't get through the door. But out of context, it looks like she's booing our episode.
Yeah, so we should, if maybe Britt, if you want to be comment mod.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have everybody. Okay. Okay. All right, I got it. Okay. Sweet.
So that's how many? It's 5 people?
Yeah.
4
So
people?
if you guys do want to open up the map real quick, I'll go ahead and screen share that.
Yeah. Should we drop our tokens down?
I have
We've
already done it for you.
Yeah, they're there. I think...
They are? I don't see myself. I mean, I might be zoomed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
you
guys
guys
are
are all the way
way
at the
out.
south. So
Yeah,
kind of
we're way down
explaining what's happening here. This square at the bottom, this blue rectangle, is the wagon. So Kara stepped out, so she's on like the steps area. You guys are still just inside the door.
Okay.
And then on the far side, this blue square up at the top, this is the wagon. That's the cage. With all the
Okay.
birds in it. So
Of
they're
the
all
birds?
standing. Yeah, they're all standing back against it, and Fortuna and the little gnome are standing right next to each other, a little bit closer to you. Make sense?
Cool.
All right. Got it.
Okay.
Let's
And
do
we
this.
can go. So on the top left here, we have. Oh no, I have to remember who's who. On the top left, this is the magey looking guy with the black and the snakes.
Mhm.
And then in the middle here is Corin, so the fighter who's all decked out in his weapons. Then on the right, you have the bard over here in her cloak. And then Fortuna is clearly the witchy woman in the green. And then right next to her is the creepy little gnome.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry, Bard is on the right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
top
Can you
right.
all make perception checks for me, please?
Yes, gladly. Sweet, finally.
17.
I rolled a
18.
21.
Okay.
Yeah, guys.
Pretty good.
So with the 21, you're the first one to notice Britt coming off from the tree line far away on the western side of you. You hear a sudden, like a rustling sound as if something large is taken off, and then you look up towards the sky, and crossing over the moonlight, you see shining white feathers. that come towards you, and before you know it, this creature swoops down, and you all feel this warm kind of glow like around you. You look down, and you feel rejuvenated and regenerated, and all of your spell slots, ability points.
Yeah! I just got
this
goosebumps.
snowy owl that you recognize swoops and then heads off to land on top of the caravan right behind you. And you hear Madame Fortuna go, "What? You traitor!" And she waves her staff and fires a bolt.
At the owl?
Yeah. So a blast of fire comes out of the top of her staff, and you hear as the owl gets this sooty burst of fire that engulfs it, and you hear a thump, and the owl stops flapping on top of the caravan. From your vantage, you can't see what happened.
I am enraged. Oh my god. Can a warlock get enraged?
Barbarian rage? Alright, so that was Fortuna's turn, and then Sawye.
Gosh. Oh gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's,
So you guys didn't recover any hit points, but you have all of your abilities back.
That's wonderful. What a sweet, sweet baby.
Oh, we don't get any of our spells back?
You do get all of your spells back and everything. The only thing you don't get back are hit points.
Oh, okay.
So you've definitely been affected by some kind of positive magic.
Yay.
Of some kind.
I want to fuck some shit up, so I'm gonna dash over. Wait, who's next to her?
So that's the little gnome guy, the little hunchback gnome.
I'll take him on.
How good of you.
Yeah, I'll go first, guys. Don't worry.
All right. So
I'll dash over to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Trot on over. Whee! There.
Sweet. All right, and
as you run to him.
As I run to him, I take out my. What do I take out? I'll take out my staff.
Sweet.
That wasn't already. And I want to get ready for a flurry of blows.
Kara yells that you should pick on someone your own size.
Whose side are you on?
I choose not to hear this. Two unarmed strikes. Okay. Yeah. I just. What is it, Dex?
It depends on what your monk abilities use. Do you use Dex, or because usually with hands it's Strength, or I don't know.
I believe I can choose between the two, so I go with Dex.
Sweet.
17.
That will hit.
Awesome.
I have, if I'm doing two-handed, it's a D8, and if I'm doing one-handed, it's a D6. So, two-handed. Sounds
good to me.
Sorry, it takes me a moment to find these dice, because I don't know them by heart, as just by looking what's what. There we go. That's a 4 for damage. Or, wait, no, do I add anything to that? No, I don't.
Your dex.
For damage, too?
Yeah.
Yep.
Have I been doing that? Okay. Then 8.
Okay, owie. Alright, so you just run up and, like, throwing up leaves in your path as you're going and charging towards this little gnome, and he barely even has time to, like, swing his, like, impish little head around and, like, look at you with hatred as you go, and you just pummel his tiny little body, and you hear all these, like, cracking, kind of popping sounds as he gets back up and, like, looks at you with just such hate shining in his black eyes.
I hit him again and again. Kick him while he's down.
Over and over again. Okay. Anything else on your turn?
I do get a bonus action. Can I keep hitting him?
It
you're
depends
using your flurry of blows, right?
Yeah.
So that's a melee.
What? Oh, that's without the quarterstaff?
Yes.
Alright, then I punch and kick him.
Okay. Alright. So then we're moving up. It's Corin's turn. So he is going to move over to help out his little buddy. And you see he draws a great sword from off his back. Oh, shit. Yeah, this guy means business. And you barely even hear him, like, as he walks up behind you, just with the precision and
Oh, dang.
throws.
Stealthy motherfucker.
This is a trained professional we're dealing with.
Is this guy like the Mountain? Is he gonna cut a horse's head off in one swing?
He doesn't look that
Oh,
roided
God.
out. Okay, +5 to hit. Jesus, does a 17 hit your AC?
My AC is 17.
Okay, then yes, it hits.
No!
All right,
I dash!
So that,
I dash away. Can I do that?
you can't do that if it's not your
Damn it.
turn. All right, he hits you for 7 damage as he swings his greatsword,
Alright.
clipping you like across the arm. So now one of your arms is like feels numb as blood is starting to pour out of it.
Oh.
All right, Kara.
Alright, little Miss Kara is going to run over to Madame Fortuna, and as her bonus action, she's going to fly into her raging frenzy, so that she, for each of her bonus actions, she can make an extra attack. So yes, she's going to be smacking Madame Fortuna with her battle axe.
All right, roll the
Which
hit.
is going to be a 20, not natural.
Jesus. Okay. So as you go and swing your axe in, Fortuna like raises her eyebrows and looks at you startled and throws her staff up to block your axe, and your axe clangs against her staff and just seems to freeze there as this blue light like moves out and encompasses her. And then your attack has been repelled. She smirks at you. Okay, and then
Kara yells at her face.
Yells at her face.
Roar!
Yep.
Nice.
All right, Arnadel.
Okay, I have a few questions about my placement. Am I
You're just
visible?
inside of the wagon.
Okay.
So you're visible to Snake Man and to Bard Lady.
Okay. I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
So with that, I eventually want to cast another spell that does not have concentration a part of it. I can still do that and remain invisible, right?
Correct. So you can have one concentration spell going at a time.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use I'm going to also move, so I'm going to cast invisibility first.
Okay.
And
also keep in mind, with most invisibility, once you attack, I think the spell drops.
Okay,
just make
that's
sure
fine.
in
That's
the text.
Fine. Instead of moving, actually, I'm going to roll a perception check. I would like to see if the Bard Lady and Snake Man I'm trying to perceive if they can see invisibility, because I do know that some people, invisibility doesn't work on their vision.
Can you just know that?
Maybe not a perception check, because that'd be if they were like watching you specifically. I know maybe try nature or arcana to figure out what they are. Again.
Okay. Yeah, do you want me to use the number that I rolled?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to use a arcana check, and I got an 11.
Okay. So you're still not really sure what these things are. They don't seem human to you. There's something off about them, but so you really won't know until they start showing their true colors of maybe what they are. But there are a lot of races, non-human races, that can see through invisibility.
That's what I thought. Yeah. I guess what I'm searching for is to see if they react or not react.
So as you move, their eyes don't follow you. They seem keyed in on the action that's happening in the middle. You also notice when you look at them, now that you're so close, this is the closest you've been, they both seem to have this weird iron collar that they're both wearing around their necks that you hadn't noticed before.
Okay. Do you see where I have my 30? I'm gonna move my token, and that's I'm gonna use this action my action to move right here next to Mommy Fortuna or Madam. Fuck, Madam.
Stop with the last thing.
That's my turn.
Okay, so you're invisible. All right, let me make a note of that. All right. Okay, and then so Soya, you're the gnome who has been now pegged by you a couple times. He all of a sudden starts to hunch over, and then it looks like his skin begins to like ruffle and move, like elastic almost. And then you see all these weird feathers start bursting out of his skin, and where you had normal little arms are now transforming into these kind of wings with these weird hands on the end, and you see this crow-faced man now standing in front of you.
Great.
That's weird.
Great. I dash back.
Hang on.
Damn
He
it.
still gets a turn. Actually, why don't you make a wisdom check for me to see if you're horrified by this?
Alright, I probably am. 19.
19. Okay, so you managed to keep your cool as this is happening to you. But so as he transforms, you see now a blade comes swinging in at the side that's like disguised almost by the feathers in his hand. So he's getting advantage.
What? Good. Very good.
Good, I like it. Good. Okay. 17 is going to hit you, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so he sticks you with his hidden dagger, hitting you for 7 damage.
Oh.
And he squawks at you. He's like, "How about that, bitch?"
These fights are all about attitude.
Well, yeah, they're rough and tumble circus performers, you know.
Circus bird people.
All right.
All right.
Arnadel, can you make a perception check for me, please?
Yes.
Since you're the only one not actively engaged in combat.
A 9.
Okay. So you don't see anything, but you hear a sudden hiss sound come out of the berobed gentleman on the top left.
Him.
As you
my
see, the snake charmer man bends down and like crippled in pain all of a sudden as 2 daggers jump into his back.
I recognize that thunderclap.
Yeah, you see that blue flash of light again.
My heart goes aflutter.
Okay, but you actually don't see any of this because he was so sneaky.
But I know.
Yeah. So, sure, you can look over when the snake man like hisses and turns around, and you see your old friend Martin has crept up.
Be still, my fluttering heart. Oh my god.
And he's like, "Am I too late to join the party?"
Oh my god, never. I can't say anything though. I reach into his mind and say it.
Oh god, that's so creepy when you do that.
No. Okay. I like the creep factor.
Alright, so, and then we're going back to top. Ooh, Fortuna. Okay. La 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 la. I am going to need Kara to make
Yes, ma'am.
a save.
Okay.
It says save just DC. It doesn't tell me what kind of save. Hang on. It's in my notes somewhere. I believe it's so against spell, so that would be just a save, I suppose. Right? Or
No,
wisdom?
they each have specific saves.
Oh wait, okay, let me find the exact spell. Oh my god, too many books. Too many books.
Said
Too
no
many
one
books.
ever.
Too many books. Do, 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 do. So she raises her staff, and this staff is this twisted, kind of gnarled oaken thing, and you see strapped to the top of it what appears to be like a dried, dead toad.
Oh, and while I'm raging, I'm immune to fear and being charmed, so that's the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up... Oh, man. Sorry, gang. Why is this not in the book? Oh, there it is. Okay, a wisdom saving throw. So this is against
You get it.
So I don't know if you get any bonuses.
Let's see.
better than a 15.
Wisdom is going to be... It is a 15, exactly.
Okay, thank God. All right, so you feel this weird sensation come over you as like this, your skin like kind of starts to tighten and crawl, and you think bird thoughts for a moment, but then you're able to shove them down.
Bird thoughts.
Okay.
What would those be? What are bird thoughts?
Cheap.
Seeds, cheap.
Worms.
The night sky, I need to fly in it. Alright, so...
Sorry, I'm sending a text.
Oh.
I'm also at work, so, you know. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so she goes, damn it! And just kind of like taps you with the toad. Like, furiously. This is very, very upset. And she is actually going to run away. She's going to
I'm gonna use my reaction.
Yeah.
Heck
so she's
yeah!
gonna run, put her back up against the caravan. So actually, Britt, you would also give an attack of opportunity if you wanted.
I would like to. May I describe what I would like to do?
Before she runs away, you guys get your attacks.
Okay.
Who had higher initiative?
Sage did.
Okay, so then Sage is gonna go first.
Okay.
Boop, boop, boop. 15. 16 to hit.
Jeez. That is not gonna do it.
No, damn it!
She still has that blue shimmering, it almost looks like a shield around her.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah.
Stupid mages.
I wonder. So, what I would like to do while I'm invisible, this is what my original plan was. I was going to try to grab her staff and wrench it from her disgusting cold dead hands while casting Shocking Grasp to hopefully increase my chances of getting her to let go.
Okay, so did you read Invisibility to see if that spell will end when you attack?
Sorry, one more time?
Did you read for the spell Invisibility, will that end when you attack?
So for Shocking Grasp, that
No,
is
not for Shocking Grasp, for Invisibility.
Where is it? Right here. Yeah, it says the spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay, so if you attack, Invisibility will drop.
That's fine. The whole point of invisibility is I wanted to sneak up and try to take her staff.
Got you. Okay, so so you're trying to disarm her.
Yes, while casting Shocking Grasp in hopes that it'll...
So I will let you try to disarm her or cast Shocking Grasp. Because both, like, imagine these are both either actions that take concentration to be able to do.
Okay. And isn't Shocking Grasp a standard action?
Yeah, I believe it is.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, but casting any spell is a standard.
Time.
Oh, as an action. Okay, yeah.
So, but I will give you advantage if you're trying to disarm her from your invisible position.
Okay, I'll take that. Cool.
Alright, so then it's going to be strength versus strength, and you get to roll twice for advantage.
So the first roll is...
Just roll twice and take the higher.
Okay. Alright, 21.
Shit, yep. All right, so from your invisible position, as she's like turning tail to run away, you just reach out and grab her staff and like wrench it from her hands, and she turns around in surprise, looking back toward you. And, what? And as you start to like phase back into reality, and she looks down at her gnarled hands and looks up at you and panics, and then keeps running.
Woo!
So,
Hell yeah!
so you're not invisible anymore.
Go.
But I have that bitch's staff. Can I do, you know, the sand people in Star Wars? And like,
The Jawas?
No, not the Jawas. The ogre people. Are they just the sand people?
They're called sand people, I think.
Yeah.
They have.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and he's got his like thing above his head. Anyway, sorry. I'm done.
Okay. All right, and then shit. That sucks.
I was really surprised to see you.
And then, yeah, Corin's, whoop.
She's like,
I'm so mad. All right, and then so that was the surprise round, so now it's Satye.
I want to dash back a couple feet.
Do you not incur attacks of opportunity when you do that?
No.
You use your disengage action.
No, I have Step of the Wind, which allows this is a key thing. So
you have to expend
cool.
points?
I have dash or disengage action as bonus action and may jump a distance. Well, a great distance.
Okay, so it's dash or disengage?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're using the disengage action and walking away.
Why
Yeah.
I can't dash backwards?
No, but it's dash or disengage. So if you can dash, but you'll incur attacks of opportunity. Or you can disengage and not incur attacks of opportunity when you run away.
Okay, then I'll disengage.
Okay. And then where are you moving? So you have to spend key points to do that?
Yeah, it's just 1.
Nice. How many do you have?
3.
Mm.
So I'll take a step. Well, I think this is what? 10? I should use the ruler.
That looks like 10, but yeah, use the ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then as I step, now how many key points do I have? Did I do the flurry of blows? I just kind of hit him once, so I guess not. Then I have 2 more key points remaining, and I'm gonna try to do the burning hands that creates a cone
Sweet.
of fire to try and catch them both in there.
Cool. Yeah. So it's a cone of what, 15 feet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you'll be able to hit both Corin and
Yes.
the ex gnome.
All right. So I'm at
checks on what that is, by the way.
what?
If you want to make checks on what the little crow-headed dude is.
Do I have time to do that?
Yeah, you can always do like a check.
Okay. So what is that? Nature check or Arcana? I'm not proficient in any of those, but.
Okay. Well, I mean, any of you could do it because you all saw it. Just if you want.
Sure. I'll do a nature, I guess.
Okay.
That's 14.
Okay. So you've heard of these before. These are called Kenkus. So these are a race of crow-headed people, very known for like their roguish capabilities. So they're very good at sneaking. A lot of them are assassins or thieves.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so you know you're dealing with a rogue type.
All right then. I don't like him. It's a thief.
Burn, baby, burn.
No sympathy. Yes, I wish to burn the shit out.
Oh, inferno.
So tell me what to do. What am I doing?
So you're rolling a spell. It's a melee attack, right?
No, burning hands. They have to make dex saves
Oh, I see. Okay, so then what is your
to get out of the way.
spell save DC?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's 5 and 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the Kenku definitely jumps out of the way. Do they take half damage?
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Oh, they both jump out of the way. Okay. Corin does like a crazy ass fucking backflip and tumbles 5 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Roll the natural 20.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
And the bird, he just seems to like throw up one of his arm wings, and there's like a sudden puff of feathers, and he's moved actually 5 feet. They both jumped to the left. And then a step to the right.
Where did my other d6 go? What the heck? Alright. I'm trying to roll for damage. So then I'm adding my dex to that again?
No, so because spells works different.
Okay then, thank you. That's a 9.
9? So they take half of that?
Yeah.
They both take 4 damage.
Okay.
As you send up a burning blast of fire.
Sweet.
Oh, man.
And I don't have any more key points.
Okay. All right. Kara. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's Corin's turn. I lied. Oop. I lied to you. All right. So now that he sees, that you're injured, he is going to continue his assault.
Sweet. Bring it on.
He will.
It done been brought.
Definitely hits you again with his greatsword. Oh no, and he has 2 attacks. Oh jeez. Oh,
Man, little no man's got a great sword. It's probably the size of a short sword.
Oh, not the gnome. I'm sorry. Corin. Corin is hitting you.
Wait, why does he get 2?
Because he's a fighter.
Oh.
Okay, so he hits you for 5 damage from the first swing, and he goes in for another one. Oh god, that one hits too.
For another 5? Oh.
No. For 8.
Whoa.
Ouch.
How are you doing on hit points, dude?
That would be a 6. No, yeah, 6.
You have 6 left?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay. Ouchie. Alright, now Kara, it's your turn.
Alright, since Madame Fortuna is way over there, she's going to run up to little strange crow-headed man. Kenku, yes. She doesn't understand though, she thinks it's weird. She's like, what a freak. She runs up, and she's gonna swing her axe at him.
Okay.
And she's gonna get an 18 to hit him.
Jeez, yes.
Kill him!
Where's my D8? There it is. Whoop! It's gonna be 5 plus 4 plus 2 is 11 damage.
Oh shit, describe how you kill this Kenku.
Oh man!
Damn.
Yeah, so she's super enraged that Madame Fortuna ran away, and so she just in a blind fury just runs up and brings up her axe over her head and just slices like clean through his diagonally from his shoulder across his chest.
Oh,
and
man.
Blood splashes on her face, and she lets out a hearty battle cry.
We could have been brothers. Squawk. Death. Dramatically deleting figure.
Take it.
All right.
I'm going to take off the screen sharing so you can see everyone's faces too when we talk.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Just we've been told that can get a little boring.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I thought we could still see you guys, just not me. Oh well. All right. So you have just murdered this Kenku. So, and then we're moving to Arnadel. So actually, I need to step out for about 10 minutes and do some work thing. So you guys discuss.
Okay.
Okay.
I was planning on casting Witch Bolt at Madame Fortuna. What do you guys think?
On Madame Fortuna?
Yeah.
I thought she bounced. She's still here?
Yeah, she backed herself up against.
Oh, that's her. Okay.
Yeah, she's backed up against. I think we need to either I attack Madame Fortuna or let me see how far away from Bard Lady. Bard Lady hasn't done shit.
Well, I mean, do we want to? She's probably the one casting the protection charm on her, but
Oh yeah.
Shit. What was I
Maybe.
gonna say?
I was gonna ask.
We need to find out her secret. Isn't that the whole point of this? Do we just want to kill her, or is her secret the bird?
I think we found out that I think it's all the birds inside of the caravan are all little girls.
I feel strongly that if I break her staff, it'll. Or
if I break her.
Yeah. I think it's pretty obvious that this bitch is a weirdo. So I'll ask when Celeste gets back if I can determine if the staff is protecting her or if maybe that magic's coming from the bard. Either way, or if the spell, if she's still got some ward on her, maybe the staff was protecting her, and since I have it, who knows if that.
Because she could be an abjurer, which means that she gets to throw up a shield that it buffs her AC and takes hit points for her. So if she's like a wizard or something, that could be.
Yeah. What do you guys think I should do then? Because if I don't want to waste another spell slot. If it's gonna.
No, try and use the staff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Against someone.
I think I'd be concerned.
I mean, what do you think she would do? What would she do?
Well, I think the staff, most likely, I would have to become attuned with it before I could use it. There seems to be a lot
you might know that. You might know that, but does she want to use it? Does something in her say, "Fuck yeah, more power," and just try it?
Me? Yeah, I can ask. I'll ask if the staff has any kind of sway. I guess. Yeah, I've also worried that if I break it, I was looking in the DMG at a lot of magical staffs, and a lot of them have a retributive strike or something like that, where if you break the staff, it turns into a bomb.
Right. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't have a dispel magic spell. That's most likely what we would need to do to it, is dispel magic. Or it could be too powerful.
The enchantments off of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, that's very likely.
But
she's been doing this for 100 years.
Yeah. The Sisters of Sorrow might also want that staff. Or maybe we need the staff to reverse the effects of the birdies. So I don't feel too keen on trying to break the staff.
Yeah,
I also don't know how I feel about using it, to be honest.
I mean,
I have a wand.
Oh, you do? What does your wand do?
It's just my arcane focus.
Oh, okay.
Or no, maybe I don't have a wand. I don't remember if I get a wand. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to get an arcane. Oh no, my arcane focus is the stone that I wear around my neck.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's fade touched.
Do you touch them? And when you touch them, do you get do you use it like a wand? You're just saying an incantation to the stone or something?
No, I don't really know exactly. I think technically, wizards and stuff, you can use you just have to have it to cast your spells.
Oh, okay.
I think it's what you channel your energy, your magic through.
It's a talisman.
Yeah, it's kind of like a lens in a laser.
Cool.
And my backstory I chose for that little unassuming stone that I picked up, and it's been touched by a deity. But yeah, okay. So I guess when Celeste gets back, the game plan is to. No, Well, I'll ask her. I'll roll an Arcana check to see if I can determine whether or not I can use the staff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea.
That'd be sweet if I could turn Madame Fortuna into a bird. Well, no, fuck. I don't want her to fly away.
Turn her into a... No, they can still fly.
I'll turn her into a penguin.
Turn her into an emu.
No, those are fast and aggressive. I'll turn her into a penguin. They can't fly and they can't run very fast.
Ooh. Your mic just got crazy.
Or what's another?
Yeah,
like,
that was weird. What happened there?
Yeah.
A kiwi?
Oh, those are cute. Okay, this is stupid. I've been checking Audacity, and my mic volume adjusts itself.
Let me see. Yeah, mine does too. I just realized that.
I checked mine. I've been checking it periodically throughout the thing, and it still adjusts itself, which is really annoying.
Maybe there's a way to turn that off in settings.
Figure that out next time, I guess.
Yeah.
Indubitably.
I wrote down like when that was doing it, so I'll just let Celeste know. Yeah, I don't see anything in settings. There's probably somebody like watching that's like, go to this part of the file. Yeah, I don't know.
Good technology.
I mean, people got to give us some kudos because we've never used any of these programs, and we're doing stuff, cool stuff, and it's working. People can hear us. We've got podcasts.
As long as they hear it. It's the point of the podcast.
Yeah.
Wow, really get a lot done without the DM.
Yeah. Truth. No comments on our thing.
Womp womp.
So, what do you guys want to do? What would you guys like to do if my attempts don't succeed?
I mean, I don't know. We still have like shit to wait for before we can do anything.
Yeah. I think my next action would probably be to go and try and chop Madame Fortuna. That seems what Corin would do. The most logical next step.
Fortuna, get the guy who's killing me. He's hacking me. Corin?
Yeah. That's true.
I don't know. I'm probably just gonna start blood darting folks because I can't get close.
But
yeah, I'd rather not be dead.
That is a good idea. And none of us have healing things, so
I've got a kit, but I gotta sit down, open up the kit, get to work. Can't really do it in battle.
Well, that's only gonna stabilize you if you're like at like 0 hit points.
Well, then what the hell is the point of a healer's kit? If it doesn't
to stabilize someone when they're at 0 hit points.
Oh. Yeah, that way you don't die just from lying there.
Lying unconscious on the ground.
Yeah. But I can't I guess.
Bleeding out.
Yeah, that's what I imagine.
One of us could do it on you, potentially. But I'm not proficient in medicine, so not really my bag.
I am.
Darts it is.
Oh, wait, I'm not proficient in medicine.
But you have a higher intelligence than I do, or wisdom, probably, I'm sure.
What's your wisdom?
14.
Oh, yeah. My intelligence is 17, and my wisdom is 16.
Yeah, so you're better off using it than I am.
I'm still trying to figure out a way to, lock my mic volume. That's what I want to do. Is keep it from adjusting. Because I remember explicitly setting my volume the last couple times when Celeste has asked us to, and I wonder if, since it creeps up on its own, that's why she's thinking we're not doing it.
Yeah, mine, I set it down to 0.3, and now it's up at 0.6.
Yeah, mine's at 0.7 right now. It's really lame. Too bad we don't have anybody watching right now, because I would just hope that somebody could leave a comment on how to fix that.
That would be nice. Troubleshooting on the fly.
Yeah, right. In the middle of the podcast.
Live tech support.
Yeah, well.
Venture Maidens, venturing into the new frontiers of technology.
Yeah. We'll have to, maybe we can ask Jay if he knows how to fix that. Excuse him.
That's a good point.
Yeah, doesn't he use Audacity for his music? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does. I remember he was complaining about it. How it's very, like, linear when you're trying to lay tracks.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's free software, so, I mean, can't complain too much.
I mean, yeah, it's
Sorry,
better
everyone.
than paying hundreds of dollars.
No worries. We're just
on a Monday. All right.
We're gonna touch base with you afterward about some volume issues.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, we have a game plan.
All right, great. So Arnadelle, it's your turn. So, do you want to keep your game plan a secret?
I am going to roll an Arcana check to see if I can use the staff, or if I need to be attuned to it.
Sweet.
That is 21.
All right, so first off, I'm going to read you the description because you recognize the staff with such a good roll. So This is actually, it's not a staff, it's a wand of polymorph. So, I'm just going to go ahead and read it. This wand has 7 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast a polymorph spell from it. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. If you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the wand crumbles into ashes and is destroyed. And you do know that this is an item you have to attune yourself to use.
Okay, so I won't be able to use it.
Correct.
Because I was totally going to turn that bitch into a penguin.
And a penguin.
She can't run or fly away. Okay, in that case, I'm going to roll a perception check to see if she is still guarded by that magical blue. Probably don't see shit because that was a 9.
Yeah, you're not sure. So every time somebody has hit her, the shield has kind of sprung up. But again, with your arcane knowledge, you think this is a spell called Mage Shield, or Mage Armor. So you would know that this would last for quite a while.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on the bard.
Woo, sweet. Okay. Does she roll, or do you make a spell attack roll?
It's a ranged attack, so
sweet.
I'm going to roll. Is she wearing armor?
She is not.
Okay.
Interesting.
I rolled a 15.
Okay. 15 is going to hit. Oh, I'm sorry, nope. So as your Eldritch Blast moves over to her, you see again this kind of shimmering thing, which has been like the theme of all of these characters. And where her clothing was before, you begin to see these panels of bark that grow and move to encompass her skin.
Bark skin.
And you see her pale skin tone begins to shift to like a yellow kind of gold color that's reminiscent of fall leaves.
Is she a dryad? Oh shit, I think she is. Fuck, that's cool.
Oh, yeah.
And she turns to look at you very sedately. She's the only one who hasn't been like outright violent.
Yeah,
This entire time.
she wouldn't be. That's interesting. Sorry, my druid days are coming back. Cool. Okay, that's my turn. I guess
All right.
I could probably move, but I'm pretty happy with where I'm at, so I'm good.
Okay. So in response, she is going to turn to you, and I would need you to make a charisma save for me, please.
I get advantage on that if it's about being charmed.
It is.
Cool. So I'm gonna roll. All right. So that is you said a charisma saving throw.
Correct.
That's an 18.
Okay. So a wave of scent washes over you, and you think you know the smell of like wet leaves after rain, and like this crinkling wind sound moves over you, but you're able to like shove it away, and you know she definitely tried to cast something on you.
That is my favorite season.
How did you know?
Fall.
Okay, and then so Martin over there, you hear a popping sound, and this man up in the northwest corner who is wearing the black robe just like pulls it off in one quick motion, and you see this where you had seen legs before, now they're like forming and twining together to make this reptilian tail. And you see now this figure grows about 2 feet in distance as it's the body of a man attached to snake legs, or a snake tail.
Oh god.
He's one of those.
Yuanti.
And you hear Martin, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And he brings down his staff.
Whoa.
Woo, you see fire shooting towards Martin. And he like drops at the last second, and the flames dart over his head, and he backs up a little bit. He's like, fuck. He's running away. Okay, so Martin's dealing with that.
Corin says, not so hot now, pretty boy, are you?
It's like, I actually avoided that. So, okay, all right, I'm a little busy for this right now. Oh god, and he drops his dagger.
This poor guy, I'm sure he's tired of us already, dealing with all our shit and our sass.
Whatever, he's the one that keeps showing up. He chooses to come to see what's up.
To passive-aggressive town. Get on that train. Boop, boop. Just can't say no. Alright, so Fortuna is now going to extend her hands out in front of her now that she doesn't have her staff. She is going to cast... Flip furiously through the book. Okay. It's so hard when you're controlling this many PCs. Alright.
Awesome, though.
So she's going to hit in a 60-foot cone. So that is going to hit both Kara and Bernadelle.
Damn.
So yeah, you're just on the outside edges of it. Alright, so I need you all to make a save, a constitution saving throw for me, please.
Sure can. Is it for any kind of poisoning thing?
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 12.
Cone of cold.
I got a 16.
Okay, so the 16, so you're going to take half damage, Kara.
That's a lot of dice I hear you rolling there.
Uh-huh. What's your HP, Britt?
32.
Yeah.
Do I die?
No.
Please don't kill me.
We're only level 3. This is too soon.
25 damage as this freezing burst of cold comes out, and the ground is caked with these frosty crystals. And yeah, so Sage, you're only going to take 14. Or wait, 12.
12. Right, okay. That puts me at 29.
Sorry, my client needs me. 1 second.
I wonder if I can heal myself.
With what?
Do you have a heal spell?
I thought you didn't have any healing things.
I have a medicine. I did something with medicine, didn't I?
I don't know.
Who has a medicine pack?
I don't think any
You
of us
healed.
do.
You helped Saye when she was poisoned
Yeah,
with your unseen servant.
but somebody had a medicine pack for me to do that.
Yeah, Saye.
I have a healer's kit.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that's gonna help me. Damn, 7. I'm down to 8 hit points, guys. I am not gonna be able to take anything else.
Yeah.
You guys are so squishy.
Yeah. Shit.
Don't worry, if you die, I'll avenge your deaths.
Aw, I don't want to die.
I don't
Are
want
there
you to die
ghosts
either.
in
Corin
this
would be very
world?
sad and alone.
We
And
can
then she'll
come
be
back
stuck
and
with
fight
Martin.
those ghosts.
What'd you say, Salya? Or Nassim?
If we can come back as ghosts, we'll just haunt the shit out of these people.
Like a revenant?
And kick ass that way.
That would be brilliant.
Do ghosts
Yeah,
happen in D&D? I don't think I've ever...
Yeah.
Ghost maidens. Oh yeah.
There's
Alright.
there's all
Ghosts and
sorts of...
ghouls and gas.
Yeah. I would totally want to be... There's specters. There are... What? Rights? And wraiths?
Great.
Okay.
But there's also these things called rights. And they each have, like, their own purpose. Like, you know... Whether it's unfinished business or you're guarding something or somebody else brings you back into existence.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, ghosts have unfinished business and they're tethered to a specific location, so they can't leave.
Yeah, that's when they haunt houses and stuff, right?
Mhm.
Damn, that would have been so sweet to fucking turn Madame Fortuna into a little creature. I'd turn her into a snail.
That would be brilliant.
Snails are cute.
Did she describe how she
cute.
looks? How was Madame Fortuna dressed? What does she look like?
She was covered in scarves, wasn't she? I thought she kind of described her a little bit.
I can't remember then if she did.
I could also just be making that up in my mind as to
all
what I think
all
she
I
looks
see
like.
in my head, all I can imagine because I don't remember what the actual description was, is that old witch lady in Sailor Moon in the 4th season with the circus. That's exactly why, because they're from the circus or some weird.
I'm totally gonna post a picture of what I think she looks like. You know what Mommy Fortuna looks like in The Last Unicorn, right?
No, I've seen The Last Unicorn once, and I could hardly pay attention. It wasn't my thing.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, I know, and it's also one of Celeste's favorites, but I just couldn't. It's probably because I didn't see it as a kid, so I can't appreciate it the same way you guys can. But
oh, I watched that. That was one of the first movies that I remember as a child wanting to watch over and over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I can drop this picture into the text box, right?
Gang, it is just one of those days. All right. So where were we?
We were actually trying to remember what Madame Fortuna. I just asked.
Yes.
What does Madame Fortuna look like again?
So she's kind of an older, hunched-over woman in this long purple robe that has these silver stars emblazoned on it, and she's got a bunch of scarves in her hair, like a big turban. So a fortune teller. Okay, because I couldn't remember, and I just had this image from Sailor Moon stuck in my head that I just kept seeing her as, and this disgusting, wrinkled old thing who was basically in charge of the circus. Yeah, I can't remember her name for some reason, but I'm trying to find an image, so that's all. All right, so she had just cast Cone of Cold at you, which had hurt a lot. And she's maintaining keeping her back up against the wagon, trying to avoid any further combat now that she doesn't have her wand. Okay, and then
She
Saya.
doesn't know how bad that did.
She has no idea.
It was Madame Zirconia, I think. Is that right?
Saya, it's your turn.
Yay! I don't want to do anything though. I'm so scared. It's
Well, right
just
now you're
that
squaring
one.
off with Corin.
I know. I guess I want to shoot darts at him, but I also want to run away. We still have a distance between each other? Yeah. Wow.
Nope, you're standing right next to each other.
Fuck.
Because he just sliced you with his great axe. Or great sword.
I guess darts. Taking out a dart like a dagger.
Okay.
And I want to try and stab him where... How tall is he?
So he's like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay. He's not that much taller than me.
No, he's more stocky than he
I
is
want to
tall.
try and, like, shove the dart, like, into his kneecap somewhere. Like, either behind his knee or, like, through the side of his knee. Just so it's sort of, like, immobilize him.
Okay. Sweet. Right in the kneecap. Creative dart placement is your thing. What? Nassim, was that a 1?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Oh no!
Alright, so you go and you're like trying to like fake him out, right? And then drop like to put the dart behind his knee, but he manages to like half moon step you to the side and just kicks you square in the temple as you're going.
No.
Oh god!
Make a con saving throw.
See if you get fucking knocked out.
Yeah.
Shit, that's brutal. That's really brutal.
KO.
Oh, shit. No. That's a 9.
Okay. Alright, so you get knocked to the ground and your head just begins spinning and reeling. And next thing you know, there's a great sword pointed at your neck. And he says, "Submit, and I will not harm you further."
Hot. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
You also see, by the way, in the haze, this iron collar around his neck that you hadn't seen before because his armor.
Should I make a roll for that? I don't know, a knowledge? Some kind of knowledge?
Oh, for the collar?
Yeah,
Sure, if you want.
because I don't know what that is. It could just be a necklace. Arcana?
Sure.
15.
Okay. You know that there are a lot of different magical items that can be worn around the neck, but looking at it, it doesn't seem to have a clasp or a chain on it. It just looks like a solid iron thing. So it's like something has fused it or put it around. So usually magic like this, well, it is magic. Some kind of like binding spell, you think, but someone definitely had to put this thing on him because it's a magic item of some kind.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's holding his sword to your throat and telling you to submit. What do you do? And your head is killing you.
I really want to grab the collar, but I don't think she can. And it doesn't seem like it'll do anything if it's just a solid metal ring around his neck.
And you're on the ground.
You can talk to him. Maybe you can talk some sense into him or convince him, persuade him.
Persuade him about what? I've tried to attack him several times.
Remind him that he might be under an enchantment, and that
he's not killing you right out. He could have.
Yeah, maybe you could
sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yeah, I'll wait. You're
just looking at him. He says submit, and you're just staring.
Ask him if he's trapped.
So you hear from the far side of the clearing, Madame Fortuna's voice, "Corin, you idiot! What are you doing? Kill them! Kill them!" And then you see his face kind of like his eyebrows tense up, and his hand like is shaking, holding the sword.
Talk some sense into him. Tell him.
He grabs the hilt with the other hand, like it just like swings to action, like he can't control it, and then slowly begins to raise the blade above his head, and he says, "Run, run now."
I run. I dash.
Okay.
I disengage.
Make an acrobatics or an athletics, a dex, something like because you're so stunned and messed up.
Oh God. 12.
He's basically giving you an opportunity. Okay, so you managed to like with the last of your strength kind of like throw yourself like into a roll and regain your footing and pull about 10 feet away from him.
Oh God.
And just as you do so, he brings down the great sword and hacks at the ground. And he looks up at you, and he seems apologetic as he raises the sword again, like he's gonna keep coming after you.
Okay.
Okay, so that was your natural 1. Oh
Sweet.
Jesus, it's his turn. Fuck me. All right. So he takes a step towards you, but then like looks at you like kind of scattering on the ground and swings his attention over to Kara.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Okay. I'm late. This is really
Kara, what's your AC?
19.
Okay. So he swings the great sword at you, but it clangs off of your armor. Okay. And then
get out here,
Kara,
man.
it's your turn.
Alright, yes, I will swing my great axe at him. Nobody hurts my friends.
He tried not to. In all defense.
Yeah.
She doesn't. Whatever. Doesn't matter. She got a 17.
Okay. That is going to hit.
Yes. Why can I never find you? Little D8. There you are. 12 damage.
Owie.
And then she's frenzying. She's gonna use her bonus action to hit him again.
Oh God.
That's probably not good. A 10 to hit him for the second time.
No. This dude is
Dang.
decked out in full armor. Like you.
For sure.
Okay. Alright, so then we're moving on. It's Argnadale. So I'm going to just jump her turn real quick and go to Bard. Kara, can you make a charisma save for me, please?
Oh dear.
So this is against
certainly
charm.
not my thing.
Oh, wait. Do you
Okay.
not get affected by charm?
I'm
you get
immune
affected?
to being charmed while I'm raging.
Okay, so you have that similar sensation, like waft over you, a summer breeze, but you manage to shake it off in your rage. You're like, I don't have time for pleasant leaves. Pleasant leaves. So Arnadel.
Sorry, I had to run to the bathroom. What just happened? The Dryad attacked Kara?
Corin turned his attention over to Kara, wasn't able to hit her. Kara got one good swing at him, and then I had the Bard go, and she tried to charm Sage.
Okay, I'm beside myself. Even though I know she has whatever mage armor on, I'm gonna just cast Witch Bolt at Madame Fortuna.
Mage armor only works with physical attacks, so.
Oh, I didn't know that. Shit.
Yeah.
I should have known that. God damn it.
That's like Mage 101.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt, and let me see. That is a 11.
Okay, that's gonna hit her.
Whoa. Okay.
Bypassing the armor. Yep.
D12.
She's just a little mage.
She's gonna take 4 damage.
Little old lady.
Little mage. Okay. Owie. So she screams in rage as she's like hissing and spitting at Corin right now for not doing the killing blow, and turning to you and like ogling her staff and just hates you so much. Oh, she just hates you. Okay.
I love it.
And
Yeah.
Witch Bolt is the one you can maintain, right?
Correct.
Okay. So now that is on her. Okay, and then we did the Bard. So Martin continues his duel, completely drawing the tension. And you see Martin, he keeps actually backing up about 5 feet between attacks and like trying to draw this guy off of you.
What
Nice.
a babe.
Yeah, so they're exchanging blows. So that's what they're doing on their turn. But this thing is horrifying. It's like 2 feet above him. Like he is way outmatched. And you can tell if you guys had to fight this would not be going very well. You keep seeing that blinding like flash of lightning and like crack of thunder as these 2 daggers are exchanging. The staff is flying. Okay, Fortuna. All right. So Fortuna raises her hands at you, Arnadel, and then you feel a sudden wind sensation all around you, and you start to hear flapping, and you see all of these blackbirds appear from nowhere and start to swarm and peck at you.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, what's your AC?
15.
Okay, so as they're like circling in and nipping at you, they're just like tearing at you with their talons and biting you. So you take 3 damage as the swarm is around you. And while this is happening, you're going to have to make rolls to maintain your spells, because you're now in cover and you're going to move half feet and you get disadvantage if people attack you.
Okay.
Dear God.
So you have a swarm of crows that are pecking at you. Yep. She does not like you. One little bit. Okay, and then Saye. So Corin has turned his attention away from you, is now engaged with Kara.
Can I... I want to try and stop this now and just focus our attention on to Madame Fortuna.
Mm-hmm.
But first I want to see if I can reach at the collar around his neck and, I don't know, yank it or... I don't know.
I'm just going to say from your Arcana check, you would know if this is some kind of binding spell, you probably won't be able to remove it. Just as the person wearing it probably won't be able to remove it. Whoever casts the spell.
Love if you guys helped me take down Madame Fortuna, because I'm about to die.
Yeah, hold on. I mean, yeah, same. I want to see how far I am from her. I'm trying to do the ruler business.
Let me just screen share this.
She's not that far. Okay. Then yeah, I'll try and dart her from a dot side of face.
She's got that +4 to her AC against your physical attacks, though. Keep that in mind.
That's all I can do. I don't have any more key points.
If you can distract her so she stops casting that crow's form on me, then I can continue to witch bolt her ass.
Well, witch bolt will hit automatically anyway.
Right, but it's a concentration spell, and she's going to have to make a check to see if she can maintain it.
Touche.
Well, I'm sure a dart will distract her, so I'm going to throw a dart at her.
Okay. Roll to hit.
God damn it.
What's your range? Do you have to move in, dear? I think you're more than 20 feet.
No, I was about 20 feet. Okay. But my range is, it's like, yeah, it's 20 feet.
Okay. Sweet.
Let me just show that again.
Nice.
Well, I guess she's 25. She had a range?
You can run 5 feet.
I run 5 feet!
Okay. You're just arrowing all over the place. Okay.
Yeah.
So move yourself.
There.
Sweet.
And then dart. But I rolled a 6 to hit.
That will not do. Your dart sinks into the cage behind her, and you hear all this angry squawking all of a sudden as you frightened all the birds inside.
I'm sorry, birds. I didn't mean to.
Okay.
You should.
Yeah, all this
you should
fury
move
is
right up
left
behind
in
Corin.
Yeah. Okay. And then. Ugh, Corin. Okay. Warrior v. Warrior. That's not going to hit you. Darn it. He's rolling so well, and then all of a sudden, he's like, I'm intimidated by this lady dwarf.
Bring it on.
Though he also seems...
tank pants.
Now when he's swinging, he seems like half-hearted about it. And like he's sweating a lot, and his hands are shaking as if he's trying to stop.
Battle of wills.
Yeah. Try and get the sword out of his hands or something.
Okay. All right.
Chuckling.
Then Kara.
Yes, she's chuckling as she sees him struggling as what she perceives to wield his sword, and she's like, "You're not even a real warrior."
Oh,
she's She is. She's gonna keep hitting him.
Okay.
And let's see, that's an 18.
That'll do it.
Nice. Not an 11 damage.
Okay. Jeez. Wow. All right. So you get a big ol' slice into him, and this seems to he like stumbles for a moment and like goes back and like takes a knee on the ground, but he's still like up in a defensive stance. So you don't get an opportunity to attack, but he looks real bad and he's just bleeding profusely and like at this point like breathing hard and shaking. You start to see his eyes are getting a little bit bloodshot.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to attack him again.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Right.
Oh.
Are you doing lethal damage? Or non?
I sure am.
Okay.
Lethal. He's
You love
raging. She
killing-
don't give a
You
fuck.
love killing NPCs when it's not their fault.
I do. They should have known better.
Alright, so roll your damage.
He could have just say no, like Nancy Reagan.
Jesus.
What? He told me to run. Let him go.
It's too late. Too late to apologize. It's too late.
16. 16 damage.
Would you... Okay. Alright. So you sink your axe, like, solid, like, in between his neck and his shoulder blades and just do, like, a rending action that just catches, and you see his armor actually gets, like, torn off a bit as you go, and you just continue the slice, and he starts bleeding, and he just drops his sword on the ground and looks at you, like, with glazed eyes for a moment, and then you hear a popping sound as around his neck the collar opens up and falls to the ground as he topples forward, dead.
I look at Madame Fortuna and I just let out another hearty battle cry and look her dead in the eyes. Let her know that I'm coming for her next.
Took care of your lackey.
Can I make an intimidate check?
Sure. I would love for you to make an intimidate check.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good. 19.
Okay, yeah.
I hope that breaks her concentration.
Okay. So you, as she's keeping her hands outraged and was like looking, towards the dart and looking back at Arnadel, and then you see a little bit of a dark stain forms on her robe.
Oh,
And
God.
she like shakes and is like, like you see now that as Corin falls, she like presses herself back against the wagon a little bit more and just seems terrified. All right, and then Arnadel.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, do I need to roll a concentration check, or can I just blast her with Witch Bolt again?
Yeah. So go ahead and make a wisdom. Or like, what's your main spellcasting stat? Because I think this would be like strength of will, like caster. Use charisma then.
Charisma. Do I get to use my spell save DC or no?
No.
No, never mind. Okay, so that would be a 14.
Okay, so you managed to keep your concentration.
Okay, so I get to roll a
Roll
d12 again. 3 damage.
Okay. Zapping her again. She just looks so scared. Okay.
It hurts. I'm hurting. I'm hurting a lot.
Yeah.
I'm enraged as well.
Okay. All right, and then Saye, I need you to make a charisma save for me, please.
20, not natural.
Okay, so again, that summer breeze wafts over you, and this woman cannot charm anyone. She's the least charming dryad you've ever met in your whole life.
Yeah, it's because we're women.
Okay, and you hear a cry of pain coming from Martin, as now they've moved back behind the wagon, almost.
Uh-oh.
Can you all make a perception check for me, please?
Oops.
19.
Rolling off my sheet there.
I only rolled an
16.
11.
Okay. So then with the 19, so yeah, and you're actually closest to the caravan, you start to hear like a thumping, dragging sound coming from the top of the caravan, and you see a large snowy white owl kind of throw itself like off the roof, and it seems like one of its wings is like scorched and broken, and it's almost like it can barely fly as it's kind of hop dragging itself across the field, and it seems to be trying to make its way. It like jumps on the ground and hops between the both of you, heading towards Fortuna.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh,
It seems to be trying to go somewhere, but it's taken a real long time. Okay. And then Fortuna turns and sees the owl and like, not again! And she's gonna, super miss. So she tries to throw not magic missile. She's burning hands, trying to hit this owl, but it like moves out of the way. It seems to like twirl and hop to the side with renewed vigor, and it actually moves and lands on top of the bird cage.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to hear a rattling and a thumping, and she's like, no, no! And then you hear a lock being undone, and all of a sudden the caravan that's been covered with this dark cloth, it starts to rattle, and you see all of these birds start escaping out from under the black cloth. And they all converge up in the air, confused for a moment, and then start dive bombing Fortuna.
The owl did that? Damn.
Yeah. Taste of her own medicine.
And so now she has, and Arnadel, the swarm of birds drops from you as she loses her concentration as she's being pecked at by these things. So she's incurring all kinds of disadvantages.
Can I take an attack of opportunity and blast her with Witch Bolt again?
Not quite. Because she's still far away from you. So she just dropped her spell to be able to maintain. So, not yet. So yeah, it's your turn. Fortuna's turn gets eaten up by trying to hit the owl.
And the owl is still on the floor? And now
the owl threw its way over to the cage, so now you can't see the owl.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. I want to go up to the Corin guy, but if he's dead.
Help Martin run and see what's going on with that.
Not much I can do for Martin. I guess I'll try to, I don't know, tackle Fortuna.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And run up and hit her.
Yeah. Yeah. What do I do for that?
So roll to hit.
What is that going to be? Strength or dex?
Depends what you're hitting with.
Are you throwing
my body? I'm tackling her.
You're just trying to tackle her?
Yeah.
You're not trying to do damage?
I mean,
I would recommend you try to attack her.
Okay. Then I'll try to...
You have flurry of blows, right?
Yeah, but I think I'm out of key points now. Okay. I'll just hit her. I'll punch her.
Yeah. Because with monks, your fists count as weapons.
Yeah, and that's a 19 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Dang. Yeah.
So your fists are d6s.
Okay. Is it just 1d6?
D4.
Yes.
D4s?
Her monk thing is a D4.
Oh,
it's a D4.
Okay. So
Damn
D4
it, I
plus
level 5, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm still adding strength.
Yes.
Ooh, nice. 7.
Okay, so as you run up to her, you have to kind of dodge and avoid like all of these brightly colored tropical birds now are just descending on her, and you can see they're like tearing at her flesh and her skin and beaking her like just through, and she's holding up her hands, like can't even like focus on keeping anything but these birds off of her, and you sneak up and around and just clock her like straight up under the chin, and you hear this cracking sound as her head flips backwards, and you can hear that sickening crack of the spine.
Ooh. Oh shit! Fuck yeah!
And as she falls to the ground, the birds all kind of hover up, and then move to sit on top of the cage. And you hear the sound of metal popping like you heard around Corin on the Dryad. And then also the sounds of combat from where Martin was fighting stop. And as whatever enchantment seemed to be on her was broken, and you hear a slithering sound as the Yuan-ti comes back over towards you, and the Dryad also. They both kind of look at their hands and then look at you and look over at Corin. And the Yuan-ti moves, like looking at all of you, moves over to the body of Corin and picks him up in his arms and turns to look at you, Arnadel.
Why
Thank you.
Me?
For freeing us. Thank all of you. And he looks at you each in turn, and you're this horrifying snake face, but you see gratitude. And then he walks up to the Dryad, and they both walk off into the forest. And all of the tropical birds are down looking at you, and you see the snowy owl flips itself off of the top of the caravan onto the ground, and like now it's dragging its sad wings, and it looks like part of its face has been broken, like it was shoving its head against something, and crawls over to all of you and drops to the ground dead. And as you look at it, this blue light seems to come over, and the owl turns into the body of a young woman dressed in white, lying dead and broken on the ground.
That's not
right. We're ending today.
Aww. That was so sad.
Kind of sad note.
What a heartbreaking battle.
All right, but what a battle, you guys. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a very, very hard battle. And you guys did great. Okay, so XP, just for that whole battle, I'm going to give you guys 800.
Whoa.
That should bring you up to level 4 and a healthy chunk into level 5.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we still have a little bit more to go on this arc as you put these things together, piece out what happened. But yeah, that was it, you guys. All right, so we're actually going to go off the air now, so thank you everybody so much for watching. We love you, and you're wonderful.
And happy Monday.
And happy Monday. Need more coffee. All right, we're going to turn off. So